Hey, this is Skullgirdle, and welcome to Dark and Lazy Floral Ribbon Wrist Cuffs. I got like a half a yard of this fancy ass ribbon, floral motifs. I don't know what it is. It's pretty, that's what it is. It's really beautiful. I got it on Etsy. I have no idea what store I bought it from. I've had it for over 2 years, and it is actually the second Dark and Lazy that was supposed to happen, but of course it's like a fucking magpie, and I'm like, ooh, look at this thing, ooh, look at that thing. So we're getting back to it. It only took 2 years to come back around to this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make simple wrist cuffs, because any outfit will look a little bit more romantic with a floral accessory. So let's get to it. We've got this beautiful, beautiful motif here. So you've got these flowers, and you could count them out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, how many to a foot. But you're gonna have to measure it, so it's really pretty easy. Just figure out, you've got this. I would put one in the middle back here, where you actually want it to go, because on top of your wrist, you won't see the specific flowers, you know what I mean? So I put it in the middle, and then overlap. So it gives me, whatever, how many? For me, that is 4. You could cut it in the middle, you know, whatever. And I'm just so lazy that I'm just going to cut 4 for each wrist. I admit it. I'm not even going to measure the other fucking wrist because I don't care. Which flower on which end looks prettier? This one actually looks a little bit prettier. So but I like the edge of this one, and we can cut that off. We want to cut this off a little bit. This is net. You don't have to do anything to that shit. It is completely a finished edge. I want to figure out which flower to cover up. So they both look good. This one's nice and flat. So that should be the underneath one, because you'll be able to get stuff on there more easily. So we have to make a space. I know, I'm just gonna clip this down. And you're probably thinking, that's effort. I know, shh, don't tell anyone. You're not gonna see this, so it doesn't have to be all pretty. It just needs to be flat enough that you can make a glue ball in there, and your Velcro doesn't go to a sad, sad place. Now that we've made a wreckage of this, or you could say a wasteland, over this land, all over this wasteland. We've got our friend here, Velcro. See, look at me, keeping it in the thing. And I have these 2 options, but we're gonna go with this one because it's bigger. Yes, it's gluey on top, but fuck that, you can't trust that. Because this is fabric, we're gonna use Gem Tack! And I'm going to put it on there liberally. I mean, not like I don't always, but... So, we want to make sure that we've had a glue ball in there, because we don't want this to come off the very first time we rip it off. You're going to want this guy is on top, because it's going to overlap. And this guy goes on the back. If you have... I'm just happen to be so lucky that I can do 4 motifs on this. So if you had something with a different motif, a ribbon, I don't care, then you would be able to be more precise in your measurement. I'm just kind of hoping that this isn't going to be way too fucking big. It'll probably stretch because it's on net, and net will stretch, so that's fine. So you want your loops to be on your top side. You want your hooks to be on the bottom side. And because it'll be more stabilizing to have the item, and see, this is, you can see there's a little glue peeking through. That will go away because we're just going to leave it gently sit there. And now we've got one, so let's get the other one done. It's just that easy, I kid you not. Pile of glue. Pick it up before it gets through. We're going to put the loops right there. Okay. Well, I dried one of these with a hairdryer because I'm not only lazy, I am impatient. So I've got one here that I can actually put on. Let's try it. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I assume it will because it's done. And if you look at this, this worked for me. This may not work for you. You can't even tell. In fact, if I wore that on top, it would just be a thicker flower. I am extremely happy. Whoops, you can still see the glue there. You know, you can find this stuff that's done with ribbon, or you can find stuff with flowers. You could overlap a ribbon and stick a flower on top of it. Oh, we should do that for a Dark and Lazy. Oh, that's a good idea. Shh, don't tell anyone. So, hey, thanks for watching. Until next time. so pretty.